At the end of November 2020, I set out alone to thru hike Georgia's 23-mile Pine Mountain Trail. I packed only what I needed and I spent 3 days out on this trail, enjoying the serenity and solitude of this very beautiful location with beautiful mountain views. I had so much fun hiking out here, and sometimes what makes an adventure truly great are the struggles, and at times this trail definitely gave me some. Now I won't sugarcoat it. There were moments out there where I used every ounce of my body's strength to keep pushing forward. But now looking back, that was all part of the adventure. And that's what made it so special. So join me as I thru hike the Pine Mountain Trail. Well, hello everybody, I'm on the move once again, and today I'm in Georgia at Franklin D. Roosevelt State Park. I'm here at the trailhead of the Pine Mountain Trail. It's a 23-mile trail. I'm going to be out there for 2 nights backpacking. It's 9 a.m. in the morning. I'm going to start the trail right now. I'd like you to come along. Let's do this. Come on and join me. There's mile 0. Let's do this. Now that all the leaves are gone, I got some views that you wouldn't see in the summer, spring, or even early fall. Now on this trail, I'm going to be following these blue blazes here. If I'm not following a blue blaze, and it's another color, well, I'm on the wrong trail and I'm going the wrong way. This first part here, it's pretty rocky. Just got to watch your footing. But yeah, a lot of rocky terrain here. I've come upon my first road crossing, and there's this excellent view over here. Let's check it out. Take a step back to see the truth around you from a distance. All right, continuing onward. Pine Mountain Trail's over here, and we're catching the trail right here. We've got the blue blazes we're following here. Here's my first water source, which I'm not going to use, but it's got a nice flow to it. Definitely good place to get water, nice and clear. Okay, I've come to the hatchery ponds that the CCC built, and here it is. See the pipe, and it's sitting on those foundations. Let me get a little closer. So I'm in the little pond that they had built, but this once had water in it. Okay, walking up to another hatchery pond. These are neat. Taking a little water break, a little snack break. Just wanted to give a shout out to the Pine Mountain Trail Association and Jim Hall for doing a great job out here on these trails. They maintain it, they do an excellent job, and I really appreciate it. They make it possible for people like you and me to come out here and hike this trail. It's beautiful. You can still see some fall colors out here. Pretty nice. The weather is absolutely perfect. We're at the end of November. Next week is Thanksgiving, and it's just beautiful out right now. I don't know what tonight will be like, but right now this is just perfect. Glad to be out here, and I always love when weather comes together and is working out great. I also may have picked the best time of year to come here. You know, fall has just ended, just about. I can, a lot of the leaves are down, so I can see the views through the trees, and I'm digging that. But there's still some leaves left. Went up a little hill here, catching my breath. But if you've been here before,
What's your favorite time of year to come? Right now I'm thinking this is a great time of year to come. Maybe when I come back, I'll plan accordingly around this time of year again. This is good. Okay, I'm coming up to Buzzard, Roost, Overlook. It's pretty sunny. Holy cow. I hope you can see this. That's pretty. It's a wonderful view. Alright, Pine Mountain Trail, the TV tower there in the bottom, which is 19.3 miles away. That's where my car is, and that's where I'll be ending my 23-mile journey. Also, the park office is right up this trail, and I want to show it to you real quick. It's got some great views, and it's a really cool building. So, let's just take this trail really quick and take you to the park office. Alright, just came up that little climb. This is a cool little area, and a great view. It'd be a great place to picnic. I think I may have a snack right over there. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get a little Powerade or something at the park office here. Let me show you the front.
The building was built in 1938 by the CCC, and now it's the park's office. But at one time, it used to be an inn and a restaurant. Inside the office, there's a nice gift shop area, and there's also an area dedicated to the Pine Mountain Trail and its history.
And here's the back of the building. But let me show you the view behind the building. It's awesome. Check this out. Yeah, the view from back here is pretty cool. Okay, back to the Pine Mountain Trail. Coming up on some power lines. I think these are the power lines that go to the park office there and other places. It certainly is nice here. Alright. Okay, continuing on. The 23-mile Pine Mountain Trail. This part of the trail is passing a cabin. I think it's a state park cabin, but I'm not sure. But that's pretty cool. That's their view. Pretty nice. I may have to look into staying here someday. Staying in one of those. And here we're coming to the second water source that I've seen of the day. Looks like it's going pretty good. Still not going to get water yet. And now I've got another road crossing. Okay. And it looks like the trail is directly across the street. We've got car traffic. Here we go. Cars. All right. Game on. Game on. All right. Here we go. Whew. Pine Mountain Trail. So far, I'm really enjoying the Pine Mountain Trail. I mean, I drove it took me about 8 hours to get here from Tampa Bay, Florida. And hey man, so far, totally worth it. I'm digging this so much. And it's a great day. I'm very lucky to be out here doing this today. And did I mention that the weather's awesome? It is. Okay. I've got another road crossing. Climb up. The car's coming here like a helicopter. It's an Airwolf. All right. Okay, Jenkins Springs 2.1. That's where I'm heading to. All right, let's get there. It's a pretty gnarly section of the trail. Oh yeah. Woo. Excellent. I'm really enjoying this section of the trail. Nice and high. All right, Pine Mountain Trail. It's got some ascents. Nothing too bad. You get a little winded, especially when you got 32 pounds strapped to your back. The trekking poles really help me out, especially when I have a lot of weight on my back, especially going down and going up. I dig them. Got some nice water sources showing up now. Not sure where I am on the trail, but just probably the hardest section I just did so far. A lot of nice ascent there, a lot of climbing. Whew, got the blood going. Pumping, got the blood pumping. Yeah, feel good. Wow, that's pretty crazy. All right, we're approaching mile 8. Let's keep this thing going. All right, still got some fall colors hanging around here. That's pretty. Okay, made it to Jenkins Springs campsite. That's where I'm staying. We got a tree down here on the trail. All right, here we are at the campsite. We got the fire ring there. Got this nice little bench there we made. It's a nice big spot. And then a nice flat area here that I set my tent up at. And water source is just over there. Try to find some firewood if that's possible. I don't really think so, but maybe we can get a little tiny fire going. We'll find out. Well, cooking dinner, and I got a little fire going, and I collected some wood, so this is nice. See everybody in the morning. Good night.
Good morning. I slept like a baby. Not. But I did keep very warm in this awesome sleeping bag. It was about 45 degrees last night, and I was never cold.
Good morning, everybody. It's day 2. I had a little late start this morning. Just wasn't feeling it, was moving really slowly. So, late start, but now we're gonna put in some miles. Let's get this done.
Over the hills and far from mine, she's waiting for love to be realized. I'll send her my heart covered as a gift, and hope that you'll take it into her side.
Hike's kicking my butt this morning. Check this out. It's like hollowed inside. Even looks like somebody maybe, or there was a fire inside of it. It's all burned. But the tree is still alive and doing well. Nature's amazing. Crazy. Woohoo! Mile 12. They call this Elephant Rock. Does it look like an elephant to you? I can see it. As you walk along the trail, you'll pass this plaque.
And this plaque is here because it was a site of a U.S. Air Force bomber crash that happened in the fall of 1953 on a very foggy and rainy night. 6 people were aboard the aircraft and only 1 survived.
Okay, I've made it to Doedel Knob. Let's check it out. Just gotta walk up here a little bit. Hey, don't let the Pine Mountain Trail fool you. It's not the hardest hike in the world, but this thing is definitely kicking my butt. And yeah, don't underestimate this trail, man. It's got some steep ascents and descents. It's got a lot of cool vegetation to see. I mean, it's tough, but beautiful and very rewarding. But woo, today's been difficult for me. But right now, I gotta get to my campsite. I got about 3.5 miles. I gotta get there before dark. I gotta book it. Looks like things are going good in my favor because it looks like I'm going on gradual descending. So let's see. All right, so I just made it to Sassafras Hill campsite, and there's no water source really nearby. I mean, there's one a little bit down the trail, and it's awful. Wait till I show you what I'm going to be getting water out of. Yeah. So I got to get got all my bottles with me because I need to get water because it's going to be hard to get water from there later in the dark. So I need to get it now. So, on the hunt to get some water. Gotta walk down this trail here. Alright. Alright, gonna get water from this. Practically nothing. Yummy. Alright, it's a pretty sky right now. I gotta set up my tent. I did 10.5 miles today. I am beat, I tell you. So I'm looking forward to setting that tent up and maybe laying down.
Good morning, everybody. Not gonna lie and say I had a beautiful, wonderful sleep last night because I didn't. But I did sleep. And I was warm again. The coyotes last night were off the chain early in the evening. And thank God I put my headlamp on to go pee during the night because there was this gigantic spider there to greet me at the opening of my tent. I gotta look up what kind of spider that was. It was huge. But it's time to get up. Since I did that 10.5 yesterday, I just have 4.5, so it's time to get moving and get on out of here.
Hello everybody, good morning. It is day 3, my final day. I'm gonna see a lot of cool things here today. So I'm excited about that. But super fast, I just wanted to talk to you about a fella named Neil Wickham. Who is that person and why I want to talk about him? Well, he's the one that created this trail. He planned it, he created it, he worked on it. I believe he started working on it with volunteers back in 1975. And this trail gets used by thousands of people every year, I believe. And in 2011, there was a tornado that hit here, and it really messed up a lot of portions of the trail. And Neil was 80 years old then, and he came out here and was working on helping to fix this trail become usable again. And that says a lot about his character. He's passed away now. I think he passed away in 2016, but what a legacy he had left. the Pine Mountain Trail. It's beautiful. Thank you, Neil.
Yes, mile 20.
Oh yeah. When I'm out here, I just enjoy being in the present moment, taking each step, taking each mile, taking in each view, you know, just taking each situation as it comes. That's why I love being out here. It's one of the things that I enjoy the most. Oh, it's a real pretty spot right here. PMT Trail has definitely tested me physically. Also had me questioning my gear choices, things I need to ditch, things that I'll need to buy. That 10.5 yesterday for me was tough. Did it, but it definitely was a workout for me. But you know what? I'm gonna look back on this and be like, man, I'm so glad that I did that. And I'll just be stoked that I had done that. And I'll probably do this trail again. Oh, got some tough climbing up ahead here. Oh yeah. Oh. Ah, what a beautiful end to a beautiful trip. You know, I've just got a couple more miles left. And you know, last week I was limping and I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to hike this. But I said to myself, you know, this isn't something that I hope I can finish. This is something that I know I'm going to finish. That's the attitude that I took to do this. And physically, you know, other than just the crazy hiking and you know, ascending and descending, like physically my body held up. It did everything that I wanted it to do. So just keep that positive thinking when you're doing things, you know, and you're going to be surprised with the outcome that you get. At least that's what I always think. All finished. Mile 23. Pine Mountain Trail, I conquered you. It was an amazing 23 miles. Thank you. Trail exit, don't mind if I do. Well, that's it, Pine Mountain Trail. I'm heading back to Tampa Bay. I've got a good 8-hour drive. I gotta get some food in my stomach. But I got a long drive ahead of me. Monday morning is approaching. I had a great time out here. Definitely won't forget this anytime soon. It was a butt kicking and I needed it. I'm glad I did it. Well, before I go, friends, I just want to remind y'all to be excellent to each other. Take care and I'll see you in another video. Bye-bye.